Where you get use?
Yes, I get use.
Well, family, for welcome to the program we use. The program where they bring information come to you. I don't say you within also outside this country, you go on for take part and the only way for do them.
Well, if I just look the program as the program they inform you, but waiting they happen at the different places them inside Mama's salon. And not up there, we same way they give opportunity for me to hear your voice to your text or WhatsApp message you go send. The text line at 077-685518 and the WhatsApp line at 079-154714. Send your comments, we'll read on the program.
Well, it could be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program today, we'll bring on a junior doctor them, they're not down to Connaught Hospital. We'll bring on a detail of that. And the West African College of Physicians, they begin a 3-day conference at Bitumani Hotel. And one man, they ask for justice over where they allegedly they torture him from one Chinese fishing vessel. And then violence be over road construction where 2 people in the now the police and the Minister for Lands and the team don't succeed to make the road na Motem community will bring on a full detail of that. This and more plus other things that will bring Cantona inside the program we use Mina than must say.
Lucy and Galena name.
Well, we'll take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 euros, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 euros. When double pass what you talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But we get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 euros. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But we get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy yourself here. No come boy yourself here.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. At the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, sure.
Oh dear, now the phone will get an orange SIM. So
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This now other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial star 800 ash for begin the enjoyment.
Orange, it's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Alright, well, we begin the program in earnest, and we want to begin with this one. Usaido been clean, junior doctor them, na Connaught Hospital been down too. According to them, they say then they strike. We not be able to get anyone from them, but we and Dominic JJ Tucker been go to Connaught Hospital for go see how the situation been there like, and na this bring.
Also, which we say nurses and doctors in the strike. But I can meet up, of course, the nurses and they on briefing, of course, the doctors inside there, and then also the matron inside there in table, they listen to the briefing. But so far, so good. Connaught nurses all the work, and also everything they gone well as briefing they gone. So we will just pass around for us see the Connaught Hospital, see if really strike the gun. So
matron, I start to Kamara. We dey start work 8 a.m.
Okay.
We need a morning briefing. Now I see Jotel can meet me, he says strike me on.
Okay.
Well, me as a matron in charge of the hospital, I'm not aware of that.
Okay.
Because with him, the nurses, we all then award we just came on in briefings for review what we done last week.
Okay.
And we look at the current situation of the critical inpatients.
Right.
So we will go back and review their condition.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, Dr. Dean.
Okay.
I'm head of Connaught Hospital.
Okay.
All?
Yeah.
No, we know the strike.
Okay.
If I think that the junior doctor, they say, then they on strike, one go slow for today and tomorrow, so they say.
Go slow, so why? Why do you go slow?
Well, me know that they say that we don't give certain conditions to government.
Okay.
But as far as me know the government, they try to sort out.
But as we say right now, you know, when you say doctor in the strike, it's like automatically you don't kill patient there. So I bet you don't care for fix up this particular situation.
Okay,
now.
well, as you can see, we will get some doctors there.
Okay.
For example, Dr. Christine Williams in there, when they work there, I get Dr. John Paul himself.
Okay.
So they all try for both them.
Alright.
We try for, so you see, we see patient.
Okay, so I bet you know, yes, senior doctor, they try for like, you know, talk to the other junior doctor and also facilitate them.
We continuously talk to them.
Okay.
Because we are part of management.
Alright.
We're not part of the ministry, so we talk to them, hopefully them will see easy for them to start.
Alright, well, although this is not more popular, but different impacts they in a different place them, especially like the PCMH, where different impacts they because of the tools where the junior doctor then down. Anyway, Dan?
Alright, okay. Well, we go to this. The West African College of Physicians, well, they don't begin a 1-3 day every year general meeting will be in a Bintumani Hotel, Aberdeen, for take new member them and honor the one them we don't work for the organization. Well, for no more but that conference day, we will join Mariam Asuma.
Name sound West African College of Physicians. We get 13 different ECOWAS countries then, we are member countries of this this college also. And we recruit more and more and more from Niger, all the Francophone countries, they don't be part of it, all the Anglophone countries. And we hope say we go in the next couple of years, we will involve all of the West African countries then, so that we'll be able to all work together and men we all seek within West Africa. So today, with a meeting where they meet once a year, then they call them the annual general and scientific meeting. Once a year in the different countries that we rotate around. So in the next 13 years, this is not going to happen again as alone. So now privilege for Leona see today, this meeting here of the annual general and scientific meeting, where all the fellows and all the members then they meet for deliberate on things that when they go on at the sub-region, for deliberate on diseases new emerging diseases within the country. And they think for this they talk about laboratory where they help for diagnose different diseases, especially the new ones like Ebola will not be really know much about, and the ones that where they in the future want for capture them before they attack me, so that we're going to fix them.
Well, I mean to say we focus on health necessarily. In fact, the theme we will get for this conference and the role of the laboratory for combat then diseases like Ebola. Because as we said, remember, when Ebola become, first of all, we don't get lab, we go for diagnosis. So all that make it spread before we really know it till we get. So now we have to strengthen the laboratories. So one of the things that we will get for this conference and how to do that in the sub-region so that Ebola will catch we unaware next time. We hope, say, with the participation of the West African College, we're able to train more specialists, and now we try for to train them locally in Salone and in Norway. So eventually we will get more and more certain people then, we will specialists for help in different areas of the planet.
Well, right from Bintumani, now Aberdeen, we come right now New England, under the tree, who's this man where they allege say they been tortured inside one Chinese boat, as in the one pan the people where they work now the engine, and now he teach them, they pulling teach them, and he gets serious damage now in face, where the Chinese people and the one that will get the company no agree for talk anything to them. Though they go police, still he say justice no day. So he come and explain more to we on Salifu Olu James.
What be me can we use the Caesar advantage for me. Me an engineer. I've been work for one company called Sapco. Sapco na a company where na fishing company. The work there as engineer. But all of a sudden, what can happen me and then Chinese man I did all the work I did my new shift because I 6 hours will be in the work. They did the work 11:35 September 22. The Chinese man go meet me down in the room, beat me serious one, take big ply when I shift this plan. I walk pan at this meet it. Two teeth them come out, the one go inside, the one come on out. Tell me face swell.
What you been on do with the wappy this year?
What you been at the machine go up? Normally the machine can go up, program machine and don't go far away. So we don't come at all. Go make statements, go na maritime, na maritime, try to put things in place that at least make them be able to pay for me. But they are making a way for me government to them. They say they get money, but me don't get money. Now why they work on that? I mean, only hurt me. Me face the money on me. Right now, even the doctor self talk, I say, tell me what I get for blind. Do you make government sweat this me case here? Now a witness that one they say for me, we inside them, you don't can at all, you don't can take statements from her. But the people in the game remarks say, the government in them pocket. Me not get power. Do you me the paper government? Me the government at least me the able fight for me.
Where you gonna maritime? What you maritime they say?
Maritime, then go only man, because me board of petrol carry with Mr. Daniel Kago. He go na the place, they say me board of the dinner corner today. The thing they mourn at me. He said, boy, them I not go old man, go only man. They say, well, they not go you only man. I know the evidence say, thing don't they mourn at me. I'm gonna go only man, not even taste safe. And then left and back go inside, na see.
The Chinese man.
The Chinese man.
So they're not even detained now for.
They're not even detained now for waiting. But me they talk to Papa government, dear, me they help me. Now me here for make a go see fine. When me stand the woman they able see fine. Pastor use these black glasses.
Now I make you all these glasses.
Yes. Dear me they talk to Papa government. They say the government in the pocket, but me believe say government must fit from. They make a kind of way use.
All right, we hope say justice go agree and it will prevail. Anyway, we'll go to this now one Gorgo will be Pawan Wood where they want to try for make where two people and they now on a police net because they're not able to understand the reason we make them go make this go there. So well we'll join we on Dominic JJ Talker.
We are the enforcement officer, Ministry of Lands.
Mountain.
Yeah, we don't care for mountain and monkey, but we go.
Alright, so
this machine don't care for group tools. We care for access roads and low loop and clear access roads. You understand? This machine and government property, it worth so many millions of dollars. They don't care with this money for go. You know, even this community will come. The youth and they make crowd and take stone and begin to this machine and not boil the machine.
Staff surveyor of this land. We inform the community, say, we get small function what we do because this road there where they go up to Usa where they walk, the road is bad. And they try for put things together for see how we make this road they are usable for any motor car when they go up here now. This morning as we can we approach the road, the village. We see group of people. The youth in the township say they say we not for enter the township.
Okay.
Machine not for enter, they nobody not go do national. Then get stone, then get sticks. Then try for threatening even then go to the extent the machine and put part of it. We come with the machine, you know, if it can't done, up to now as I talk to you, put the machine on the trailer where I come. The problem here is government don't decide for plan properly the Motem community. You understand? Make access road, make it usable. We not get no business for do with the youth them. We don't know whether inside them. They say they get a journalist where they hire, where they can hire, and they try for inside them.
Okay.
You understand? So yesterday what can they tell me? I said no, but we not a journalist now problem. The problem here is government development for carry it out.
Okay, but
let me question. You see, the first question like you say minister talk yesterday, they say they come back.
Well, then 2 years, then the police net now, they have police for Fenot. Still, that same side they were there, the Minister of Lands and in team, waiting really them go for the end up for succeed. That na for go make road. Dominic JJ Talker been did it.
This is the tractor this with us today. We can make the road, plus we can try for like get access road in here because of the way a man how this structure this, so people that get access to the front of the Ministry of Lands don't design for people who forget land on this particular side.
Don't work to the 519. If you see the road, in fact, tomorrow they have a time. This is a perfect community where they can try for establish here with good people them and good people them and good Shalonians them. These are the drink way of God to the praise and way of God. But yeah, we don't achieve success today. We don't begin to do them. Amen. So long live the new direction. Amen. Paupa Salon for better.
The position?
I'm a community secretary in
Motem community. Now somebody wants to know what's the way you community people them all come violently while for cat Ministry of Lands.
This morning at the scene, I see just a caterpillar be pass by, and I see the rampage was still the caterpillar. But I stopped them for them not continue for that. They insist for do and this is not development. The minister not come for take anybody land. The minister
come out there now. They try for go na different side. Well, while I joined them, we say as they go right now, God reach far from here.
Yes, well, Mitimagai College of Education and Technology, Godrich Campus Administration, the all one meeting with then stone miner them, and then gathered at the college property at the Sea View and the Aku area. So the miner and the gardener them. They agree for Komotara property the February next year, 2019. Elizabeth Sisewe at the PRO MMCT explain more to Athanasius Shakabundu.
Say the public relations officer from Mitimagai College. Today, the principal been get a meeting with people them where they dwell in the Ocean View area of the college in property, and it been yet this meeting also in the presence of the aidman for the community, and the reason for this meeting we meet with them people there also we include the stone miners them, that the one where they broke stone, and the one where they plant garden, that's plants them plasters they have 15 in the focus cell. So if we go meet with them, and the reason for that day, now before there it gets way for pull them at that particular land day, because Mitimagai gets so much plans. This new administration we all know say the government of the day, the priority in education, and we all just get for support that day, and Mitimagai no left behind at all for support the president in dream. And so we get plan, they push forward for ladies college turn to university. And if we want to turn into university, not only the manpower we need, but we need other resources there. We include land. We need for get land. So we go for put up more structures, for get enough classrooms for lecture the students there. And so we decide for say, let it go talk to them people there also, because one problem with Mitimagai face now encroaches them. People they don't take the land them. People they don't build pan we land them, we they don't claim them as their own. So it now starts with the start so all things small. Then each of this move they not cut right now. But principal no say the one there, so these are people where they come for fame, then daily living. These are people who are not literate, who are not able for get office job. So now then decide for find a living. So you say you get for take them know how we did one. In Creole people like can say good word and the cola. So you go talk with them and explain to them the need, why we need we land back, and make them serious in. And fortunately they did. The people in serious in, and they understand with the principle.
Well, we don't come out now alma mater extraordinary. We dey move now. The other side where they go. Now this Lumley, because they get a decongestion plan for make them decongest that Lumley. We don't club with motorman, keke, okada, poda, taxi, private, all thing they. Well, because of that, they see and say need day for make them intervene. Well, this intervention, yeah, it got in strategy where we on Dominic JJ Tucker bring.
are the chairman for the Presidential Infrastructure Initiative for the Juba Interchange. We get meeting last week, all the stakeholders then. Today we came at the site to see how the traffic will flow and how we plan to improve this intersection walk. We try for build another Juba bridge adjacent to the existing one, so that we will get two traffic flow outbound and to the campus inbound, so that the traffic will flow easily. We are Tower Content. From what side? Representing constituency 132. The government of the Excellency, the Tabi, that the Osmara Bio, we don't tell people of this country say they provide solutions to the problems that the country gets. The one by the problem that we get that Lomé don't become an eyesore. The traffic don't increase, not because the people not ready for this to abide, but because the number of residents don't increase. And Lomé are the only gateway right now for connect the peninsula to town. So because of that one part of the challenges the way we get, and the fact that we get traffic plenty. And the traffic is restricted by some things there. One part of them that the bridge where they connect the two carriageway coming from the peninsula, where you can at the bridge now one way, now they converge into. So by the time where they get convergent into one way, that will take time for all the Mutkadam they run on the two carriageway from there adjust to one way. So this visit, now we can look how we go use funding the way available for construct two carriage bridge, we will contain two carriageway where they come out from the peninsula, come and join one way.
Engineer Amara Kane, Director General SLRA. Well, sometime last week, we get a meeting like SLRA where we decide say for the congest the city. But then the pilot phase we say that normally from the police station to the Juba Bridge, now they will start for the congest the city. So now that we provide solutions there as to how for the congestion. So now that reason make we can today for let them see the solutions the way we don't profile.
Well, as this state land issue still dey na ground, the blind people themselves then they appeal for let themselves get state land. Well, Joey and Dumbuya get the story.
Acting coordinator for the Blind Progressive Organization. Well, we come for the SLBC can help we for the President Bio, listen to cry, President Bio, the Chief Minister, Vice President, and Dr. Sandy. Because then people then they, I hope say if they will cry, then we will help the problem we they face right now. We get beaucoup challenges, but the most important one we bring in a year na shelter, na state land, once the President Bio and in government Giwi na in bring in a year. So that's why you boss because of events host don't dear. Now the site where I be pay 1,300,000. Last year they asked me for pay 1.8, so I know if I afford that money. So pass way I get for my gates, I move go na the rural. So and all entities they not new one no more they get them challenges then. We all as blind people then we face the same challenges.
Yeah. Is the youth organization or the government for helping how it will contact you?
Well, where to say we can meet when a Kosoton Junction, the yard, na they can get a meeting every third Saturday we can meet there. In fact, beaucoup people then sabi with this group. Even the chairman and the council know this group.
What's the group name again?
The Blind Progressive Organization, for short, call them BP.
Give out the line.
Yes, like the acting coordinator, a number now 078 088 076. Yes, the treasurer we deal with me now, a number now 077 63 7254. So if you possible get on to we, you will call the numbers in the
I'm the treasurer for the Blind Movement Organization.
Okay.
Now, Kosoton meeting. So as my company they say, we don't suffer from the past government. We don't apply different sided for this land issue. The then government, we don't tell we say, we document in a table to the past minister. So just for go cut the land for you.
Well, still under the tick in SMBC, as the Blair people don't make their appeal, this other mommy say, ministry we in get for bigger man them. Instead come, now we are your passionate appeal.
Are they na banana water? Me, I did for them beggars because Papa God pull me, say make I go preach the word of God to them, make we find side for them for settle, so that when they die, they no go na hell. So we go gather them, but the one problem where we get na because we no get side for put them. We not get money for parents, we not get nobody where they giving no side for them for day. Even we can go ask for food and all that thing for them. They not they give it because we not get settlements. And Papa God say we forget settlements for them. So they would teach them skills, let them left for begging a treat. They don't sabi Papa God in word, they don't clean now, their life don't change, some don't go Bible school. All their support with them they get done well, they don't know God in word. If you meet them at teach to say hallelujah, then go say amen. So with the big Papa government here, I don't give them land. Me, my sister, then shape. Papa God say like give them your own portion. I don't make deed of gifts for them. Now 5 August in street. Papa government here, I the beg una, they help beg them, for them. Let una make some kind of structure na the land so that then go come out, na treat, sleep na rain. If they pull their back, Tifman by the time we do the Tifman go don't care their back go, then they thief them things then one day they shop them before then they sleep, then they throw away dirty water and them. Papa God, Papa government, then they sick. Papa Duya will beg. We don't beg 4 of them. Papa God say we then die except for beg them. We get 4 graves na Scottsburg and grown through Columbia Davis funeral home. Now they we can carry them go. Do ya, Papa, with the beg, and the beg una. I take Papa God beg una. If you do una do that for them poor people there, God go bless una. God go bless una. The government go prosper in the name of Jesus. Amen.
So why now you wanging come now so you will not see none of them?
Well, because that yesterday night I read the news, I just jump can want them. Say make I can tell Papa government, say somebody there with them. Then they na organization when God's Providence Ministry. Now that make me want to come.
Okay, so waiting are you number, so if they will help you, then will help you.
Dear, una help me the church, I beg the church, una not preach about them no more, una help them. Una ready for help them, my number na 076 25 10 68.
Again?
076 25 10 68.
All right, well, okay, well, we go continue the program. The new bomber with the Paremba Road, the way we smoke Kobayanda today, people are not even see which side and they go. Well, for now, I see more of that. Joe and Dumbe and Nandewa, then Goody, and one for now, I share.
I'm named Karatu Sirade and Panama. Smoke, I don't pass 5 years now. This smoke, I feel the money. Any day, this smoke, I the money. We see this passing now, they get a few. But I see one body all the Tapoli, the end of the day, and then I smoke. But we don't try to show a friend. That's what I'm maybe this. They come, watch, snap them the place, but you see the money there. And I only told them. If you never know what you find, I did it to you all. That would the way they do it. I did it to you. You don't talk things, I don't talk about fetch commodity. They can't fetch you all, fetch it. Then that made them some food.
What's the one with the authorities in the family?
Well, let them come for this dirty, I let them cancel people, they let them for 2 dirty. I go back with the sofa, I remember water. And I call them and then if anything happen, and you know they pass all there for dynamo.
Ibrahim Asise, I live inside this bonus. Because now they see the one old area, not where no more PWD, all sides as a vocation. See me, I say, but I don't know where. This smoke, it affects even inside this place, you know, fish they affect. Last time, we go for meet the people and for tell them, say they for country with this service. They fetch me, blood even come up, we're gonna police, there is no action. Journalists, they don't care, service, they don't care. Even each everybody don't you explain it. Say this, why are you working there? I would clean before you all, like this clean away pass, I will clean all. But particularly that don't see that from inside this period of the workshop, and then can pull any Friday evening. They don't say this, it don't pass 5 to 10 years now.
Anyway, that's so happy Nyanda, and we will try for follow up and see what's in the happy day. So, but we'll go for a short break. We'll come back, we'll continue with the program.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back to the program. So they send the hook now.
Quick one, let's see what you get by the studio.
Our family, the man I see on screen, the name for the Kuyate, the Zonal Secretary, Sierra Leone Teachers Union. It is also talk about one press release with and pull in response to the 2019 budget speech in relation to teacher them. Yes, Mr. Kuyate, tell family.
Fambula, good evening.
All right, you go tell Fambula what are the reason we make una pull this press release?
Yes, the reason I make pull this press release that because we don't get call from we membership teachers then right across the country after they read the budget speech on Friday, the 2nd of November 2018. Teachers all over the country don't express the disappointment, see the budget speech with the introduction of the free quality education will address the issue of teachers with respect to increase in salaries and conditions of service. But the budget speech not address the teachers the issue at all. And His Excellency the President don't promise as part of his package say it will increase the teacher their salary considerably. Now this country we did today, Dan, to be very honest with you, teachers then their salary not to think for talk about. Most teachers then, when are graduates with master's degree, most of them they receive less than 1 million euros a month.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely in this country. So we expect this budget speech to address the teachers the issue. For now, get very good service delivery to begin them.
All right. Now let's look at the press release itself.
Yeah.
And try for you take me through the press release.
Yeah.
What him put inside the specific message. Not read all, but just give you the specific message.
Yeah. The specific message. They tell me say the leadership of the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, membership don't draw their attention to the budget speech we read on Friday, the 2nd of November 2018. In this budget speech, the union say and the teachers then say, if every Peking that this country forget quality, free quality education, it also means say the teacher also get the right for a better paid, and the teacher also get the right for being motivated. In line with that, we ask government for say, let we start negotiations. We don't write letter to the Ministry of Labor, we don't write letter to the Ministry of Basic and Senior Education, we don't write letter to the Minister of Finance, for say it's now time for law we start negotiation. Because by law, we are a trading organization, and the law permit we for law we start negotiation. We want to let them respond quickly because you letter it to the Ministry of Labor. Let them respond quickly for law we start negotiation. As a responsible organization, we want to help government for law we achieve this free quality education. So now I could ask for let them respond to this letter through the Minister of Labor for law set up the Teaching Service Trade Group Negotiating Council for law start full negotiation. This press release will tell you, say, in the event where negotiation fail, we will not get no alternative as a union, but we will call the membership then right across the country to a meeting. And the membership go tell the union what you for do.
All right. We know say there is a critical program where now very huge program we just don't begin. Una na key to that program there. You know, una no go see say we go there for make una go get good negotiations rather than begin pull press release or call teachers in case una call them then decide something happen.
Fine. A very good question. The press release says we call teachers now. The press release the tell we say let government talk with we. Let government talk with the teachers union.
Who's going to talk now?
We want talk for law took at the condition of service for teachers. We want an increase in the salaries of teachers in this country. As I don't talk this now this country, the CCA, the whole principal, they get 1.2 million euros a month. That is not pittance.
But Mr. Kwate, somebody will say, because we are done the kind of atmosphere we would again now say, the MP them, they say for let us like make una come up with this.
Well, I will say yes, I will say no. If MP them, they ask for an increase in salary, a very huge amount, understand? Where are they right? The teacher they say they right for them ask for increase in salary. So I will say we may not write letter, see one for negotiate to government. If at this time we call a press release we coincide with the MP they ask for increase salary, I don't see anything wrong in that. It is their right.
But if people like say that thing they don't induce this action.
Yes, I will say yes. Why? Yes. If we should know, they increase their MP their salary to that amount. Teacher then say, you know, what are you doing? So therefore, let us have action now. So tell to the MP then, we should go get to you.
Yeah. So almost what I want.
What you want? We don't ask as much as what the MP they ask. We want what to call a living wage. That salary will upkeep that teacher there for a month. Tell me the truth, then give principal 1.2 million a month. If they add less than 5 million self, tell me the truth, the quality of the people they ask for this country will go achieve in this country. Because you know, that teacher will be well motivated for their job.
But if government know for now what are they asked to government able for address that, you know, when I'm not able for say okay, let's wait and see the situation be okay then before we go, rather than what's the next step?
Fine. The MP didn't ask. They know if situation okay or not, but they ask. What you know, Gusef ask. So the next step is, will they appeal to government? We are not asking for much. Lord, we sit down, Lord, we talk. The teachers, they don't patient for so long. Will they get several costs right across the country? We don't let them patient. Because what you do, we want to talk with government. I believe it's a responsible government, and they go listen to the teachers and cry.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kwate, we'll come back to
we'll take a fork from there and turn them out to review for make we are waiting review ourselves they say. I take her from the WhatsApp line. This one says, say Lucian, he said we are not blaming the people anymore. He said because even the minister, we don't threaten people say anytime they see the tractor any side na demolition. So then they try to provoke the people. Now that's the big that kind of thing they happen. Well, this person they defend the kind of violence will be take place here.
Well, this one say salary increase wahala say that must say that they can concern us for teacher increments. You say not for parliamentarian them from concerned citizen.
Okay, this other person say, Madam Moderator, he said, do you tell the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary School for make them supervise the school picking them where go sit the NPSC and the Becker. He said the headmaster and principal them, they organize class them for the school picking them, where then they ask the mommy and daddy them for pay some kind of money, like the NPSC, some school they asked for 170,000 leon. And he said the Becker, then 30,000 leon for months. He said this na free education from one person where say na parents.
Alright, this one said, do you say we call on government for settle them junior doctor the concern. They say we can't even get better doctor them for attend to the kind sick them where they say we don't want to see the worst lay happen in this country from Johannes Salon.
From Johannes, this one say old Salon. You can only see the madness in this country. He say I not blame the Chinese at all. I personally blame the leader them because they don't sell with respect, integrity of the country to foreigners. From Johannes Nalosa.
This one, so we used to say the increment of them parliamentarian, so it's in a recipe for more strike action from different sections. So let the Ministry of Labour step in now because majority of the population not agree with then kind increments and they from Pastor Moses say Nalungi.
This one said this smoke not good for people they well body one at all. City Council do something but this new bomber na Pademba Road from one concerned citizen.
He said we used to say this is an advantage the Chinese take for now young man. He said do you justice make it be from concerned citizens.
This one I say we used to say una thank you for this program but una need for add the time for way use because some of we they off late for Mohamed Mansare na Bar Drive Waterloo and the other one say if the new direction want for succeed through the free education then therefore add the teacher then salary from Madam Zainab Toure na Wilberforce. Alright?
Well if I don't say soup sweet saute it must do. You know.
Na money killer.
Yes. Anyway, this one, Mohamed Dire Bar, he tapped at 7 UN Drive, Wilkinson Road, he old 12 year, na boy Pekin. Well, a Muslim, he go na Ronsab, preparatory school, Lumley, he class 5. Well, he get around skin, he old but 3 feet 4 inches tall, he get point nose, small eye around the face. And a fuller, he talk in English. The last time when they say one black and white t-shirt, with one short trousers. Well, in teacher name Mrs. Davila, and from November 4 we come out now state today no see. But the one where the men are Mr. Alaji Bobo, and mama in Papa na Alaji Saidu Ba, it is at 7 UN Drive, and mama named Ijatu Ba, it is the same address. If anybody share for can go to Alaji or Mr. Bobo at the same address at 7 UN Drive, or you call 076-622-610 or 077-477-450.
Okay, one Ivorian, when named Yao Jacob Naiman, he lost his passport, but the person will come with an today, he named Umaru Kamara, and he did Kia International Salon. He said, if you see the passport, we'll get this name. Yao Jacob Naiman, he said make you call 078-365-797. Then go look for something good for you. One passenger have been travel from Lumley to Wilberforce Street bus station Saturday, the 31st of October. He said by then 12:30 p.m. after the Saturday. Okay. He day on board one keke and forget in Ghana must go bag. We get inside provision, close them, half back, and want to tick per mind. He said, if you see him, call 030-678-288 or 088-586-468. Or you go and call the way use desk. The person say go look for something for you. But I wonder. Anyway,
what you get
we dey push program but some good at people can fend anything they can with them.
We not big guy.
People can take them back.
Anyway,
now we dey push the program go before with this bag. They say that Fenham around UE building and the day at the UE building police post. So if you know say that you get them, go there and go take your bag. Now we hear William Wise.
Sylvester French, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Officer Commanding Building Police Post. There's somebody in bag with a rob and he can get some documents them and probably mobile phones them. But the mobile phones them, if we see the case but we not see them. It seems as if they don't snatch some important things away in the inside the bag. But they left important documents like the passport. We get the name Abdul Salim Mansari. This person seems as if Naina the owner of this bag, one Abdul Salim Mansari.
What's within despite the passport? What is this bag?
Well, this bag contains other clothing material with bank slip. So there's other meds. You get medicines and it seems as if the person they on medication.
So being that you don't come as commanding officer now, waiting at the next step we go for take.
Well, this person I want to make everybody help for trail this person Abdul Salim because he address not even you know, at the bag, but at least SLBC or we help me for like trail this person talk. Let we able for trail this person and make able can retrieve the property.
All right, okay, once for go to this Ben Musa International Academy, they want serious support because the road bad off, the building with them, they know to their own, and it's difficult for reach them. So they want a quick one. Ben Musa International Academy. They want support. And Chile Williams, now send this for you.
Me na Mr. Suri Kekagbo. Let me get the school. Let me just start the school here. Ben Musa International Academy. Some of my challenges we are facing as a proprietor, we are established school here. One, I not get a school structure where we are going to get 2, 3, or 4 classrooms, where the picking are going to get a comfortable learning place. The structure we are use not to me get them, but in as much that I get an empathetic mind for the community and the picking and the parents as well, and learning now one of the things is where the whole world they look at. So therefore, I rent this place here for make I go get this picking. I made start a learning. So my challenges where I get my brother now a school structure. Now I need an urgent school structure. Now this part of the community, so I begin to get a comfortable learning place. As the principal be the talk say, inside we are the principal of the institution. Now do it is sit down. Now they in office. All the staff that are doing this sit down. So tell me, Mr. Moderator, how a learning will take place wherein the principal, the staffs, and all the people there, they not get a comfortable seat.
So how long is it on for we as this now and the cry they come up so?
Thank you, my dear brother. This thing we already started 4 years back in a planning. In planning 4 years back, this year, now at the time where we don't start this thing, where we don't actualize it now, where it don't come into practical form.
My name is Idris Mahmoud Sisse. No, this is the first school for I've seen at these areas because and we tell Mr. Suri for come try for put we into education at the areas and we tell the Papa government thank you for bringing this education when our free education and we tell una don't come una they try for come monitor we. This is the first man we call this education at this community.
Well, from there, we go now to Regent Square Municipal, outside the Salon Road Safety Authority. They carry on for land people and let them understand the road signs and how they for cross the zebra. Well, Dominic JJ Tucker been did and at this evening.
Me and Yvonne Johnson. Okay. Head teacher, Regent Square Infants, football stars.
I'm Mikagbo, Deputy Youth Commander. Where they cover at the west end of Freetown, where we can sensitize.
Alright, so our target which level?
Now the primary school we target first. And later now we will come for the secondary school.
Alright, so now what's kind of key safety message we can give them?
Well, actually we don't explain a lot of things to them. We include the use of zebra crossing. Because we find out say some people in the way they find it very difficult to use the road, especially in the morning hours for come in school. So now we don't discuss and explain to them how they can use the road through the use of zebra crossing. And we also explain to them for avoid playing while they're on the road. And also we tell them, say once they go inside vehicle, whether in a car, a taxi, they get for always they think of using the seat belt or what we call child restraint. Then also we explain to them how they for they avoid the mobile phones them and headphone or earphones them while they're on the road.
Alright, so one for people at this, the patient that we admit now with 1, 3, and 4 at Connaught Hospital don't benefit from one consignment of different things them where the clergy and congregation of the Wesley Methodist Church Lamina Sanko Street go shape to them as part of the 200-year celebration. Raymond Fox been there at the ceremony and he sent this for you.
Wesley Methodist Church Donald Dewin being called Papa God in name Papa God go up in grace pan the patients then so that they go well. That special prayer day for all the patients in Connaught Hospital. Now, brother Horatio Nelson Williams, na day before any team, so then self pray to Papa God, may Papa God go forgive all the patients them and make you go grant them everlasting healing for waiting and go admit for now the different ward in Connaught Hospital. The chairman for the 200-day planning committee, now Wesley Methodist Church, Donald Goodin, been so tell the patient and nurse then say Wesley Methodist Church they can 200 year. Waiting and go do so that Joe, then a part and parcel of what they put together for member Wesley Methodist Church, then 200 year. Where they take all the property them for sake of the senior ward sister. The nurse in charge of Ward 1 at Connaught Hospital, Watabindi, tell thank to Wesley Methodist Church for that Ajude and promise the church people then say them go use all the thing for make it go benefit the patient to them. They be also take them time and shape all the property them to the patient then at the 3 ward them. Where some of them property then they in a team for it, football, baby toy, then so give them thing the woman they use that toilet, Veronica bucket, and wall clock them. They've been done, then work away, then go do now. Ward 1, Ward 3, and Ward 4 all together. Now, Connaught Hospital, after where they be don't pray for one patient, we been sick, bad one.
Alright, they don't count one man where they na Kamalo, where they Mr. Mohamed Kelly Kamara as ceremonial chief. Na Sanda Local Chiefdom Kamalo inside Karina district. Now, then they call him Chief Komrabai Sheko. More on that on the Wednesday edition of We Use.
All right, okay. Well, quickly to you, Mr. Kuyate. We'll not get better time, but what you offer left to formula will listen to you. And of course, the government, because that's what I put on a press release for.
Yes, what here they left to people, number one, the public, and the teachers them for fully support the union, and one for the government through the Ministry of Labour response to the letter, so that we'll start negotiation for increasing salary and better condition of service for teachers right across the country.
When I go settle for a negotiation,
yes, of course.
Government go settle, say money no dey for give now all wetin una want.
But
they want go half small way.
If they can halfway safe, at least see the children go happy about that.
Okay.
But let them do something.
Okay.
If not halfway, if we ask them for
start
this,
somewhere.
then for start somewhere, and that will be. So I have to appeal to teachers, let them be patient, and that very soon, if we get positive response from government, we will inform them. If we not get positive response from government, they will call the general teachers meeting for them to take a decision.
All right, thank you. All right. Oh, bravo! This one said bravo to Dr. Sandy for we go restore and take possession of government land and property. I hope say this land will be they're going for Shebam equally among the Motiba community of Pastor Moses Said and Unge.
Okay, I think that the Mogeba community.
Motiba.
Right, no go.
Anyway, this is Salon na country. They say look where well, I don't know something this one for Kilwi Salon Brother. Say look where foreigner. I don't get one for Kilwi Salon Brother from East Suri Nadwazak.
Alright, it says Salon one that shall never end. Blind man wants for make them gear land. Hey, this one they come from Cash B, CEO Trust No One. More text and WhatsApp messages there, but I am going to go the court thing down.
I don't know why for Silver one and over end. The blind man said not Sierra
life.
A Sierra Leonean. Disability no means inability.
He said get life and he get right to what you said get.
Anyway, well, we want for put the cutting down, Ayaso, and one for tell Mr. Koyate, thank you for we join we. And thank you to all we colleagues that we put on for this program, Lucian and the producer, Mina Dalmosi. So we'll meet back on Wednesday. Tata.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values, count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic, for sure. Count on us. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
Family, I do. I
do.
I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what they talk so.
What in?
We are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy safe yo. No come boy safe yo.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, show them.
Oh dear, now the phone I will get an orange SIM, so
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This now other big move where Orange don't make. They want the way like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial *800# for begin the enjoyment.
Orange, it's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Hello and welcome to BBC What's New HQ. I'm Ben.
And I'm Debula.
BBC What's New is an exciting new children's programme for Africa.
Yes, as part of the BBC World Service expansion, BBC Africa